Hey Leo, it's your girl Cindy with SIN.MAKEUP. I hope you guys are doing well. Stay blessed today, tomorrow, and always. I encircle you and myself in the white light of God's love, divine, and protection. We are on to a new week. So this is going to be from whenever you listen to it until the 25th of November. In the meantime, between time, happy Thanksgiving, because Thanksgiving is next week. Holy cannoli. Don't stuff your face too much unless that's your cheat day. I don't know, I have cheat days every day. It is what it is. I mean, I'm gonna get back on it. We're gonna see what happens, right? Anyways, I'll be back on my diets or whatever's when I feel like it. Especially, I don't know, whatever. Let's move forward. So this is going to be for my Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, also cross watchers. So if you're dealing with a Leo, messing with a Leo, doing whatever you do with a Leo, we're just asking our angels and guides to step forward so that you hear the messages that you need to hear for this upcoming week. If you are interested in a personal reading, my email is down in the description box. You can link up with me that way. Also, I invite you to follow me on my other social medias. And also your feedback. Much appreciated. Leave me feedback. Drop me a note down below. I would like to know if I'm even making a ripple in this big pond of this earth that, you know, like, I want to know that when I do this, it's not in vain, and I really do it from a place of light and love, and I just try to spread the word. And, you know, I push forward towards, you know, take what you want, leave what you don't. I don't try to push anything on there. I'm just saying what the cards are, and, you know, take it as it applies, if it does apply. If not, then it is what it is. It wasn't meant for you. If these messages do not resonate with you, you can check your other signs, the other videos I put up. And if you're not a subscriber, please make sure to like and subscribe. Thank you so much. Welcome to the family. If you are new to my channel, I do weekly readings and try to connect to your guide so that you receive the messages that you need to hear. So let's get into it. I did pre-shuffle the cards beforehand and laid them out before I started recording so that we can get into it. Alright, so the energy of the week, I have Five of Earth, the Chariot, and King of Earth. Some of you might be in a position where you're feeling some type of way about your money. Your pentacle matters. Probably tight right now. Feeling a little bit like the bank account is not looking the right way that you want it to. Shit's real tight and you're not feeling it. Perhaps this is an energy that you've been through or an energy that you're currently going through. There's fear surrounding your money of some sort, whether it be taking the next step into a new venture or into another job, maybe pulling back from spending so much. Take a look at your finances, see what you can afford, what you can't. You're uncertain in reference to if you want to venture into self-employment. You're feeling some type of way because you're fighting with like the issues that may arise, which is the proper way of going about things, because you want to weigh your pros and your cons in reference to situations. Others of you are learning to move away from certain things and learning to possibly move away from a King of Earth energy. And Earth energy is Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. Learning to move past that, learning to appreciate, you know, what you've been through, and need to recognize that certain things are not meant to be. All right. This can be a person that you were dealing with that you know, they in the eye, in front of everyone, you know, the King of Earth is someone who is in abundance and someone who handles their money very well. Doesn't necessarily have to be an earth sign. It could just be a person in general that you're, you're walking away from, or just, you know, you're done with the fighting and going back and forth. It could be that you guys are having issues in reference to money. But at the end of the day, the King of Earth is all about a successful time that you guys can be leading into. After going through a period of having discontent in reference to your pinnacle matters on this earth, you're moving towards a time where now opportunities are going to start opening up for you. All right. Accept that other people can help you. Don't feel that you always have to put everything on your shoulders. All right. Let's move forward. In your recent past, I see you moving away from certain activities, certain people. I feel like people disappointed you in some way. They showed you their worth in some type of way, and you were going the opposite way from the bullshit. You're like, I don't have time for it. I'm not here for no fake friends. Nothing like that. I'm all about me, and now it's time for me to move forward because you showed me exactly who you were. You showed me your two faces, and you've been exposed in reference to the bullshit. Alright? You probably didn't say much about the situation. You just kept it pushing. You weren't one to boast about it. Be like, you know what? I played the backhand, and you know, I see you. I see how the game is. I see how you rolling. So now I'm going to roll and not really say much and just move forward. I see you definitely pushing away from people that did not serve you because there was some negative energy that surrounded you. Your intuition told you about certain things. You listened to your intuition. It could have been that you walked away from a Pisces, perhaps somebody with sword energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. You walked away from certain things. I think you took the opportunity to just let go of certain things and release all of that. Because there was definitely people that exposed themselves and exposed their two faces to you. With the suppression card, I feel more of an energy of you, you know, knowing about shit and not really talking about it. You know, you held shit down. It is what it is. I'm gonna sweep it under the rug. I'm too grown for the bullshit. Hopefully we are all grown up in here, and you know, we dealt with things accordingly. Sometimes the best thing to say is nothing at all and just walk away from something or somebody. In your present cards, I have the World in reverse, the Ace of Wands in reverse, and the Three of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like certain things are at a standstill, and it could be in reference to a relationship. A relationship, why I say relationship, because of the Three of Pentacles, or it could be in reference to your financial matters. But if it's in reference to a relationship, I think things are at a standstill because there's a lack of planning or a lack of foresight in reference to the relationship. Nobody or someone is not working, like playing their part in it, you know? And somebody's giving more than they're receiving. I feel like you could be dealing with someone that's very stubborn. I feel more of a male energy that can be very stubborn, very strict, very concrete. They are stable, but they could be stubborn. And like whatever is happening presently is, you know, there's really no communication here. There's no communication, and there's a mountain to climb in reference to this partnership. If it's in reference to like a business matter, things are at a standstill and not going through as fast as you want them to, because things are not being planned out the way that they need to be planned out. All right, in order to get be planned out, you have to have a plan in action so things can start running smoothly. You have to definitely make a concrete plan in reference to the situation so that you can have security. All right. Make sure you're communicating your plans with one another, whether in a business matter or in a partnership, relationship, whatever the case may be. Communication is a huge deal. Not wanting to talk, perhaps. I feel like it's a burden on someone, and things need to be talked about in reference to the situation. All right. So in the future, what I see is that there's a couple here not seeing eye to eye. They're not seeing eye to eye in reference to a situation that it can involve kids, perhaps. I see a couple not seeing eye to eye in reference to coming to an agreement, to a new beginning, coming to a new agreement, maybe to have a child, even if you have one already. But it looks like, you know, you guys are not able to come into terms to be able to balance certain things out in reference to that aspect. So if you know in advance, talk about it, see how you guys can work something out. I see a lot of threes here as well. Some of you might be dealing with, for a very small portion of you, you know, maybe you're dealing with a third party situation and somebody was exposed to it. Like, you know, it's going to come to light. Whatever's played on the dark, it always comes to light. But moving on, I see a couple here that wasn't able to see eye to eye in reference to situations. And I say in reference to maybe pregnancy of some sort or fertility is because the Empress is here. Okay, so maybe you guys can't find some common ground in reference to possibly having another child or talking about that. It could be not seeing eye to eye in reference to maybe something about your mother or your sister or your wives, like your wives, your wife or something, just not being able to see some feminine type of energy. And it could just be in reference to stability overall. Yeah. So you guys are not, and it could be, sorry about that if that was loud, but it could be overall in reference to not being able to see results in what you want to happen in the relationship. Okay, in reference to the Lenormand, I have the Star with the Scythe. So, you know, maybe there could be a period that some karmic relationship, some love story gets cut off, or you just cut this person off for some time. You take a break, because I also have the letting go card here, and that's part of the Eight of Cups. And you know, somebody might be walking away from a situation and just letting it go because we're not working as a team and we're not able to see eye to eye in reference to certain things. So now's the time to be able to communicate with one another and put things out on the table so that in the future, you know, stars can change for you. Directions can change for you. If it's in reference to business matters, you know, if you want certain things, you don't want to cut off your dreams, you don't want to cut off your hopes and aspirations, you need to plan accordingly so you're able to come together collectively to make a new beginning in this venture. Make a new beginning and birth this opportunity. Let go of any control issues that you may have. Be willing to work together as a group, and you know, working together as a group is very apparent in this reading, especially with the threes. So coming together, so I see three partners perhaps in this employment venture. Okay, that was a lot. Anyways, I think a lot of you are going through a situation or have gone through a situation where there was a change in the dynamic in reference to your family. So maybe there's a situation that's going to come to an end. And you have to learn how to embrace the new. Alright? And that came through with the butterfly oracles over here. I don't know if you can see them or not, but I'll show you. So definitely some family changes. And this is also can be about what it is that you guys need to talk about the dynamics of the family. How has things changed? How do you want them to change? How are you thinking of wanting to have a child? Is your partner okay with you being on the opposite end of that if you're feeling some type of way, you know? But there is going to be an end of an era, and I think that's more of, you know, moving forward with certain situation. It doesn't necessarily mean that there's going to be a breakup or you're just letting go. It could just mean that, you know, there's going to be some type of change. It could be good, it could be bad, it could be however you manifest it to be. But welcome the new. Welcome and embrace. Ask the universe, you know, universe, I'm ready for my new beginnings. I'm ready for new things to happen, to I'm open to change. I'm open to letting go of things that no longer serve me. I am a pillar of strength, and I'm willing to move forward. If you're having trouble with certain things, ask the universe to help you out with that. Okay? Definitely somebody's walking away from a situation. Time to let go. Time to cut off a situation that no longer serves you. Because you're walking through a path of new beginnings. Taking a leap of faith and letting go of certain things that no longer serve you, because it's time to clean it up. Cut it out and clean it up and let it go. There's a decision that you're going to have to make. There's a fork in the road. The decision can be whether to stay or go. Did I just rhyme? Ugh, just saying. Alright? There's something that you are hoping and wishing for, you know? So it's all up to you in reference to take this leap of faith. Alright? Jump into the unknown and create the manifestation that you want to create out in the world. It's up to you to take the opportunity to jump out here and, you know, do what it is that you want. Because it's time for something new. It's time for a change. It's time for, it doesn't necessarily have to be in a relationship. But I think there's going to be a new beginning here for you. There's something that you really wanted. So you're not, there's something that you really wanted. And therefore, you're not letting certain things get in your way. And I appreciate that, because you're a Leo and you're strong and your energy is very beautiful. You're abundant. So you've made a choice to let go of certain things. And that's okay. Because it's all about you.com, right? Let go of certain things. It's detox time. Some of you need to do a drink and detox it and let the shit go. Literally. Release from toxins from your body, mind, and diet. And that's apparent. I think you walked away from certain situations, or are going to be walking away from situations apparent in this card, in the Eight of Cups. Yeah, Eight of Cups with the Chariot, walking away, the Scythe, cutting it off, cleaning it up, time to go, letting go. It's very, very apparent in your reading that it's time for you to embrace that you don't need to hold on to certain things any longer. It's okay to let go. It's okay not to hold on to friendships that obviously are not adding value into your life. Holding on to people that just want to be energy vultures. It's okay to change jobs or jump into another venture. You know? Just stay true to yourself. Don't compromise or water down your ideas. Listen to, trust, and follow your inner voice. I think you're going to be led into the door of value. You know, don't worry about any financial constraints, because someone's here is really thinking about it. If you really think about it, all you have to do is wake up with appreciation in your heart. Appreciation and gratitude, because that's going to lead you to the door of value. Please trust and believe whatever you lack or need, that God is always going to be on the other side, and He will provide when there is a need. It happened to me. It happened to me in the most time where I needed it so much, and it was like 1 week before something was up for me, and I needed this miracle to come through, and it was so apparent that He was listening to me this whole time, and He was there to teach me a lesson throughout my time of what I've been through, so that, you know, I can grow from it. And I appreciate now, even though I might be a little bit stressed out, but that's only temporary. Certain things that we stress about each day are things that we don't even have to worry about, because at the end of the day, it's all going to be taken care of. And everything comes full circle if you're willing to put out good energy and good vibration into the world, and shed your light with nothing but light and love in your heart. You know, that shit comes back tenfold. I'm telling you. You know, some people, all they need is a smile throughout the day, so you don't have to be culo face all day. And I say culo face because there's people at work that no matter what, you know, you can be in such a great mood and they have this shit face on or this ass face on, and it's just like, yo, lighten the fuck up. Yo, be grateful that you're here. Be grateful that you have a job. There's a lot of people, I walk outside of work, no lie, every day, and every day, all the time, I see bums laid out, sleeping on the ground. Be thankful that you are not one of these people. Be thankful that you have a home to go to, and it's just like, some people don't understand it, you know. They just like to complain, and those are the type of people that you sweep away from your energy. You sweep away from that negative shit. Be like, all right, y'all gotta go. Just, yeah, sometimes don't even say shit. You know, you hold it in and you just walk off. You're like, I gotta go. I'm gonna go drink my coffee and do my job. In reference to love, you know, some of you might be in a position where you're really in a committed relationship that is filled with true love. You know, but make sure that you're having fun in your relationship. Be playful with one another. Don't take things so serious. I'm telling you, it's good to laugh. It's good to have fun and goof around. If you're single, true love is coming. Don't worry. Just be out here having fun and be your natural, beautiful, playful self. It's okay. But if those of you who are single, you need to let go of that ex, because you're blocking yourself. You're blocking yourself, and this could be why that good loving is not coming in, because you're not able to release that ex. And that's probably why the world is upside down. Things are not moving forward because you haven't let go of something that has let go of you. Somebody probably walked away from you in the past because all they were doing is giving you heartache and heartbreak and heartache. It's just, you know, they were no good for you. They were full of lies. They were full of two-face. They were exposed for who they are. Maybe it put you in a position where you were depressed, feeling some type of way. And that was the past, though. So now you're in the future. And I guarantee that you have grown as a person, because you're much stronger than the bullshit that you've been through. That was a lesson that you had to learn. To examine exactly what you tolerate in a situation. Whether you're not, if you're willing to put up with certain things. Are you willing to put up with some type of treatment? Whether or not people treat you the right way. Because we're all about forward movement. Moving forward. Creating our destiny and manifesting what it is that we want. Blossoming into beautiful things. Morphing into this beautiful butterfly into something brand new. So release and let go. Let go of that ex. Yeah, definitely it could be an energy that you were holding on to as far as letting go. Don't cut off certain things from coming in. Alright? And it's time for a reawakening. A new beginning, a new abundance for you. I think beautiful things are going to start happening for you. Make a decision to stay on a path of enlightenment, and beautiful things will happen for you. There's new beginnings here. Beautiful, beautiful week that's coming up for you. Just need to be strong, and stay true to yourself. I love you, Leo, with all my heart, and I'll catch you guys next week.